Hello friends, this is Umesh. Welcome to my channel Education for All. Today we'll learn about different reproduction in plants, that is asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. But today we'll discuss only about asexual reproduction in plants. Asexual reproductions in plants. First, what is reproductions? Right? The production of new individuals from parents is known as reproduction. Right? Like animals reproduce, human beings reproduce. Right? So, reproduction means the production of new individuals from parents. Right? So, in asexual, if you are going to discuss about asexual reproduction in plants, asexual reproduction means there is no sex organs participate to do reproductions. So, in plants, asexual reproduction are different types. What are these types? One is vegetative reproduction, vegetative propagation. Another one is budding. Another one is fragmentation. Another one is spore formations. First, we'll discuss about vegetative reproductions. Vegetative reproductions. By vegetative propagation, we can say also vegetative propagations. Vegetative means what? Vegetative means the vegetative part of the plants, the reproduction in which the plant grows into a new plant, becomes a new plant by the vegetative parts of the plants. What are the vegetative parts of the plants? That is the stem, leaf, root, right? Stem, leaf, root. These are the vegetative part of the plants, right? Stem, leaf, root, buds. In your daily life, we use potato in your home, right? It is potato, right? There is something buds come out. If you keep potato after a long day, you must have seen some buds will come out. This is vegetative part of the plants, that is in potato, and in stems also. If you must have seen that is marigold plant. Marigold. If you cut the stem of the plant and put it into the soil, it becomes a new plant. Marigold, China rose, tulip, right? These are the plants which reproduce by cutting of the stems. That is vegetative propagations, vegetative reproductions. And you must have seen also bryophyllum leaf. You see the leaves. Here it is going to become a new plant. Here is roots, it is leaves of the plants. If you put the bryophyllum leaf on the soil, then it becomes many plants. The root will come from here, right? Leaf of the plant. If it is the leaf, bryophyllum leaf, bryophyllum leaf is like this. Buds will come from here, right? Buds. I'm going to draw again. Buds will come from here, and it becomes a new plant, right? It is bryophyllum leaf. You can see the real leaf here. Buds are coming out, roots are coming out, and it is going to become a new plant, right? It is vegetative propagation. And the roots of a certain plants, right? You must have seen the money plant, right? Then comes to budding. If reproduction takes place from a single celled organisms, that uh, that is the formation of a buds, that is known as the budding. some teeny single-celled organisms, a small bud comes out and becomes a organism, right? It is known as budding. You must have seen the yeast. It is not visible in our naked eye. You can see the permanent slides in the laboratory in the microscope. Yeast reproduced by budding, right? This can only seen in microscope. Buds are like this, right? There is nucleus. Again, what will happen? This is like this. It will be separate and it will be another yeast. Then it will become like this, right? They are the chain of buds. These are the chain of buds, right? Yeast cell and developing bud. It is developing bud. It is yeast cell. It is yeast cell. It is developing bud, right? Then comes to another, that is fragmentation. Fragmentation means, from the word you can know that fragmentation. Fragmentation means breakdown, right? Fragment, small fragments. You must have seen in the Spirogyra. You can see in a laboratory the permanent slides. It is Spirogyra, right? Spirogyra. This Spirogyra will divide and becomes two new Spirogyra. These are the microscopic organisms. We cannot see in our naked eye. We can see only in the microscope, right? We can see only in the microscope, right? It becomes a two new Spirogyra, right? It is an algae. It is seen in the water bodies. These are algae. When water and nutrients are available, algae grows and multiply rapidly by fragmentations, right? And algae breaks up into two or more fragments. These fragments or pieces grow into new individuals, right? So the next one is spore formation. It was fragmentation. Then next one is spore formations. Spore formation. Spore formation means, some plants there is a spore on their leaves. I'm going to show you fern plant, right? It is fern plant, and inside the leaves there is spores. I'm going to draw the diagrams. Fern plants. Here it is spores, right? In fern plants, you have learned that the fungi on a bread piece, also bread mold. You must have seen also fungi, bread mold. Here is spores, bread mold, right? It is sporangium and it is hypha. It is known as hypha. It is sporangium, right? These are the spores. Bread mold. Bread mold means, if you keep bread in your home and after some days you will see that there is something like this type of structure, white color structure you can see above the bread. These are fungi. Fungi will attack. Spore formation in fungus. These are the spores. These are the spores. These plants reproduce. These are the microorganisms, single cell, reproduced by spore formations, right? So in today's class we discuss about asexual reproduction in plants. What did we discuss? In today's class we discuss about there are different type of asexual reproduction. One is fragmentation, budding, spore formation, vegetative propagations. These are the different how fern plants reproduce. Fern plants have spores, and these spores new plants are going to be born. So students, in today's class we studied about asexual reproduction in plants. What are the different types of asexual reproduction? We studied that is fragmentation, vegetative propagation, budding, and spore formation. In vegetative propagation, vegetative reproduction of plants, if you cut the certain parts of the plants, like the vegetative parts, like the root, leaf, then it becomes a new plant. As I showed you the bryophyllum leaf, it becomes a, if you put the bryophyllum leaf on the soil, it becomes a new plant. If we cut the marigold plant, China rose plant, the stems, if you cut the stems, it becomes a new plant, right? And in budding, budding is budding type of reproduction is only seen in yeast. Those are single celled microorganisms. One cell divides the nucleus and it becomes a new yeast. And in fragmentation, spirogyra, the cells divide and it becomes new cells and it becomes a new spirogyra. And in spore formation, if you keep the bread mold in your bread in your house, after some days it grows a fungus there. It is white color and it is called bread mold, right? So this is all about the asexual reproduction in plants, right? Hope you understand. Thank you.